Welcome to Into the Pit. If you like my channel, smash that like button or follow me on TikTok or Instagram. Preferably YouTube. Some of the death metal bands out there today, I feel, have borrowed heavily from a select few bands that came out in the late 80s, 90s. And perhaps there's not often enough credit being given to the bands that, in my opinion, sort of influenced the direction or the subgenre. One of those bands is definitely Incantation. I think Incantation is probably the band that led to these new cavernous death metal bands and has most definitely influenced some of them. Another band, Morbid Angel's trails can be followed till today, of course. But another band that I think was heavily influential with their style is Immolation from New York. This is their debut. I picked it up shortly after it came out, and I must say, in the beginning it took me a while to get into it, but wow, this is just really dense, atmospheric, evil sounding death metal, you know. And this came out in, let me see if there's a release date actually here. Can't remember the year exactly, but on Roadrunner Records. No, sometimes they're not really gracious with their dates, but it must have been somewhere in the 90s. Covered by Andreas Marshall, and this has got the tracks Into Everlasting Fire, Despondent Souls, Dawn of Possession, Those Left Behind, Eternal Decadence, No Forgiveness Without Bloodshed, Burial Ground, Immolation, Fall in Disease. Produced by Harris Johns in Berlin. There's another one. He's done quite a few bands, Voivod, Sodom, Pestilence. So great production there. This still has, I think the only remaining members are Ross Dolan and Robert Wigner in the current Immolation lineup. I think they're bringing out a new album very soon, or beginning of next year. Yeah, but this is, in my eyes, a death metal classic, and you can really, if you put this on, you can see where a lot of the modern bands sort of get their influence from. And I mean, obviously not this Immolation record alone. They've released quite a few decent albums that I think are trailblazing in a small, cavernous, dark death metal style.